Welcome back.
Hi, welcome to episode 2. We're so glad you actually survived and are back.
Okay. I turned the music off a little quick because last time we had it
for so long.
and it was so loud.
It was
and you couldn't hear it.
No.
So I just wanted to keep it short so that you wouldn't really miss anything if it was too loud. But I think I lowered the music volume a lot, so hopefully you can still hear it.
Yes, and also apologies. We're at my house this time, and my brother's downstairs cursing out all his little friends down there. So if you can hear that, we're really sorry. Yeah. Also, this is gonna be a mukbang.
Oh yeah.
I have pizza in the oven right now. Yeah. It's Oprah's pizza. Am I allowed to say that?
Yes. No, it's copyright.
Oh yeah, it's pizza.
Brand.
That's it. It's just a nameless brand pizza.
Yeah.
It's cauliflower crust. My mom thought it was interesting, so
I'm excited.
We're gonna test her out.
Yeah, I'm really bad at trying new foods, but if I'm at someone's house, I'll just eat it. That's how I started eating scrambled eggs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went to my friend's house. His dad makes the best food ever. Such a good chef, and eggs. I was just I gotta have them.
See, I get really awkward at other people's houses because it's if I don't like the meal, I'm still gonna eat it.
Oh my god!
Because I can't say I hate it.
But also, I feel so bad because normally I don't finish my food because I'm just I just don't.
Yeah.
It's just how I am. So when I go to people's house and they don't finish their food, I just feel
guilty.
Awkward. I feel I'm it's not that I don't like the food, but sometimes it is.
Most of the time it's just I'm too full. If you give me a lot of mac and cheese, I'm not gonna eat all the mac and cheese. Oh my god, you're trying to.
But on the opposite end, if someone comes to my house and doesn't finish what they're eating, I'm I don't give a fuck. But
ooh, I just cracked my.
Oh, someone's gonna start crying. Someone's
sorry. Someone's
had a panic attack. It's over. Come on, get together. But yeah, I feel another thing with that is when people are oh, make yourself at home. I would feel so awkward.
Stop.
When someone comes to my house and I'm make yourself at home. I'm all right, go into my cabinets, take what you want. These are where the cups are.
Literally lay on my couch, please. Yeah. Just cover yourself up with a blanket. Because it's I don't know if it's the way I was raised, because my mom was always be very polite at other people's houses. If you ate, don't eat their food. Don't do this. Don't, unless they offer. And I'm okay. So it stresses me out. But then if you come to my house, I'm literally you can bash my windows in. Please just make yourself comfortable. Actually, please don't do that. But when these are new windows.
Oh, they are. Yeah, they're really cute. You know what? Your house is adorable. It's a lot bigger than my house. I will say that.
Your house is cute too, though. It's little quaint little.
I feel I like other people's houses more because it's different, and I'm really into that.
Stop! I literally feel the same way. I would always want to go to someone else's house when I was younger. I was I don't want to hang at my house because it's
then they want to come to your house,
and then you're oh. You're God damn it, Jennifer! I don't don't come.
Ooh,
it's a random name. There's a Jennifer out there. You're probably a nice person. I'm just picking a name.
We just started.
We literally
3 minutes in, and we just started on some random shit.
Yeah.
The podcasting is easy.
It's
easy.
So fun. It's easy probably because all we do is just go back and forth. I think for some people it's really difficult.
Yeah, but we're always talking. We don't stop talking.
Health class, don't shut up.
Oh my god, it's terrible.
Today was a lot. I just don't. We're not going to talk about health class. That's a whole other podcast for a different day. And I want to talk about my work horror stories because something happened today. But again.
Oh my god, work horror stories. Why don't we just go with that?
Okay.
I have a few.
All right. Do you want to start with that?
Yeah, why don't you start with yours?
Okay, so I work at an after-school program at an elementary school. So I work with kids from kindergarten to 3rd grade. Oh boy, do I have some fun ones in there.
Okay. I hate kids.
So you like baby? Oh, but you like babies.
I love babies.
Different.
But toddlers, I'm okay with. But the kids I babysat,
cute.
But continue. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I cut my hair short in November-ish, I guess. So yeah, I was working there for 3 months. Some of the kids were nice, some of them were mean. I was just kind of you suck, but how it be?
Getting bullied by a 3rd grader.
Stop! Literally. So I cut my hair, and everyone was kind of you look so different with short hair. I like your long hair better. And I'm just kind of oh, well, they're used to seeing me with long hair, so they're just not gonna, whatever. So some girls came up to me a month later and were your hair looks so cute short. It's so much prettier shorter. I'm oh, thank you. That's a backhanded compliment. Yeah. Thank you. At least you complimented. It's fine. And then this one girl. Oh my god, this one girl came up to me. she literally came up to me and like at the school we're allowed to have like a snack with all the kids, so like I was like eating my pretzels, had my water in my hand, I was like, oh yay, we're having pretzels, whatever. She literally comes up to me and she's like munching on some like Cheetos and like she's Cheeto dust on her mouth and she's like, you look really ugly with short hair.
Oh.
I just looked at her and I went, well, it's not your hair, is it? And I walked away. I was like, listen, I know you're 8 years old, but like you can't walk all over me. Like I'm not, like just because I'm not an adult, like doesn't mean you can walk all over me.
Something about that is like so funny because like knowing you, if someone like our age like did that to you, you'd like cry.
I would melt down. I'd have a meltdown.
But like the fact that you like confronted this 8-year-old is just so funny.
Oh yeah, fun fact about me is that I literally suck at confrontation, and Ada calls me out on it all the time. And because she literally she would go up to someone and be like, "You called my mom a bitch, and I'm here to like hold you to it."
Nuts.
Yeah.
Sell them on the black market.
Yeah.
Which, oh my god, one podcast episode, astrology. All right. Just for reference, I'm a Leo.
I'm a Cancer.
The best sign. The best sign is Leo.
Yeah, Cancers kind of freaking suck, apparently, according to everyone.
I don't mind them. You know, I have a few good friends that are Cancers. We're not going to get to them today.
Not today. Not today.
We don't have the time.
Do you have any so we can go back and forth?
Yeah, so I work at a company that I don't want to name. We'll go with Dick's Sporting Goods.
Let's not name it. Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah, I work at
Mukbang.
Oh my god.
Start your story. I'm still listening.
All right.
Get the pizza.
All right. So I work at Dick's Sporting Goods. The place sucks. It's kind of the worst. And when you live in an area that's very suburban, white, there's a lot of soccer moms and hockey and sports moms. And you know, they can. I don't know.
Probably not. I don't think you started off with this.
I don't think I tell as many stories about like the customers coming in and being annoying.
Talk about your coworkers.
Yeah, which one day we're gonna have one on, maybe. I don't know. That's not the point. But so yeah, there's a lot of really annoying soccer moms.
White soccer moms.
White soccer.
They're entitled with their Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Bags. Got it.
First of all, I'm so mad. So my manager left. My favorite manager. Second favorite. No.
Yeah.
So that sucks. Because she would always, like, stand up to them and, like...
Oh my god, she probably took none of their crap.
Oh my god, no. She was like, girl, no. I just remember one time this woman came in and she wanted to return something. Which, by the way, Dick's Sporting Goods has the best return policy. Like, there's no date limit. Come in without a receipt, without a tag, like, we'll take it.
Seriously?
Like, literally just bring it in. It can be dirty and used. And, like, we're just gonna be like, alright, whatever. Like, just, there's not a care in the world. But this woman came in, and if you come with a receipt, without a receipt, it's, store merchandise. And if it's with a receipt, if it's a debit card, you have to show the debit card to us. This woman comes in and she's like, I don't have the debit card. And we're like, okay, well, we can't give you a return. It will only be store credit, if anything.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I'm going to get it on my debit card or in cash. So then my manager, lover, she just goes, ma'am, there is no way we can give you any money if you do not have the card. And this woman, oh my god, you know what they love to do?
What?
When people get mad, they'll just be like, what's your name? What's your name? Can I write your name down?
Oh my god, can I write your name down? Can I speak to your manager? Oh my god.
It's like,
I don't even work retail.
Go ahead, write their name down and call customer service because literally they will tell you the same exact thing. And it's like, it's embarrassing for you. It's really embarrassing. And so many people come in with like problems and it's like, we will tell you the same thing customer service will tell you.
I know.
Guaranteed. And like, oh my god, there's just so many stories like that. Dick's Sporting Goods can suck my dick. My clit. Because I'm a woman.
Because I am a woman.
Yes.
So, oh my god, I hate people who are mean to employees. Like, suck it up. Like, we get it. You're here at an establishment, but like, be respectful. Like, they don't want to be here as much as you do.
Oh my god. I'm getting paid minimum wage.
Yeah.
Right? I pay taxes. I'm a youngster.
My first tax return. I have to do that bad boy with my dad.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm getting mine soon. I haven't gotten mine yet. So that's actually so crazy that like, it's like weird. Taxes are so adult.
I know, I feel disgusting.
Yeah, me too. It's like bad.
Gross.
Yeah.
Like my dad's like, oh honey, you have your first tax return. I'm like, what is that?
What's it mean?
I don't understand.
I don't get it. What is toxins?
Toxins?
What is that? What does that mean?
It's a little rice.
A
little piece of rice.
But yeah, I just have a lot of horror stories about customers because people are just the worst, in my opinion.
Well, people who go to establishments and think they're entitled to, like, talk to employees like that can suck my ass. I have no tolerance for that. Or, like, to waiters as well.
Waiters?
I feel so bad for waiters.
They only work on, like, tips.
They literally work on tips. Like, literally calm yourself. They're not making your food, the chef is. Give him time. Give her time. Like, relax. And, like, don't tip, like, $1 or don't tip at all.
Those kind of people suck.
This kind of just tastes like regular crust. I'm a little disappointed.
You know, I'm kind of not a vegetable person.
No? Oh, wait, no, you're not.
I like peppers.
You do like peppers?
No, pepper's a fruit, apparently.
Oh, yeah, because there's seeds in it.
Yeah. And I got called out in front of my class. You were there for saying, are peppers a fruit? And everyone was like, yeah.
I call them a vegetable because they're not sweet.
They're a vegetable. If they cannot be described as fruity, they are not a fruit, in my opinion. And prove me wrong. Sure, technically, I'm really passionate about this. Same thing with tomatoes. Tomatoes are not fruit. Cucumbers, not a fruit. Bananas are a fruit. Even though they don't have seeds in them. Well, they do have seeds in them. But they're like minuscule.
They're not minuscule, they're just really soft.
Ew. Ugh, I don't like that.
Sorry. I mean, it's
still like
technical.
seeds. I know.
Oh, do I have to tell another story?
If you have one.
Okay, I have another one that happened actually today. So, today. Horrible day at work. Oh, such a bad day at work. Some of these kids, I'm just like, do you not hear anything that comes out of my mouth at all? Like, listen, I suck at confrontation with people who are my age or older, or like a teenager, but with children, I will go ham. Like, if you don't, like, I want your kid, if your kid is getting parented and you're not doing a good enough job, your kid's gonna grow up to be a human being, like a whole human being one day, like a whole teenager, whole adult, whole grandpa, whole parent. Like, teach your kid to be a good human being and actually listen to other people and not just, like, walk around thinking that they're entitled.
Right.
Sorry, that's just my tea on the whole thing, because, like, this is a thing you're putting into the world for a reason, because you want kids, and then you're going to raise your kid to be selfish. Like, I don't, and then they're going to have problems later on, and then it's just going to be a whole, like, shit show in short terms.
Yeah. Some people just don't deserve to be parents. I say we bring back eugenics.
Oh my god.
Am I allowed to say that?
I don't know, you just did, so.
Where is it?
Are you looking for booing? Okay, so we're gonna call this kid Benny, right? His name's not actually Benny, but we're gonna call him Benny for privacy reasons and all that jazz.
Yeah, someone's gonna track down an 8-year-old.
I think he's like 8 or 9. Well, he's in 3rd grade.
That's not the point.
So he is just one of those kids that gets under your skin, right? He will just like, he's like,
kids.
He'll just keep nailing he'll take the hammer and just keep nailing it, like nailing the nail. That made no sense, but it's an analogy that works in my head. So he just doesn't listen. So today he was being disruptive during snack time. Yes, there is snack time at work. So they sit at like cafeteria tables where it's like the table and the bench attached. Yeah. So he's standing up and he's he's like yelling and like doing all these things. So I turned to him and I went, Benny, sit down. Like, what are you doing? Sit down. This is not time to get up and run around. Sit down. And he looked at me and he goes, just like looks at me and looks away. I'm like,
you did that as if they could see.
Sorry. I work solely based on facial expressions. Like, that's it. So he looks at me and then looks away and I look at him and I go, Benny, like, dude, this is not free time. Sit down, or else you're going to the front table, or you're not gonna have gym, or no computers. I don't know. Just we'll take something away. And he goes, fine. So he sits down, and you know it's all fine. And then he gets up again, and I look at him and I said, please sit down. Just because I told you to sit down before doesn't mean you can get up and do whatever. And he comes up to me and he starts pointing in my face. He's like up to my shoulders. He's like kind of a tall kid, right? For 3rd grade, maybe a little shorter, maybe my chest. And he has his finger in my face. He's like, sit down, sit down, sit down. And he's like waving it around in my face. And he's like grabbing me. And I'm like, don't touch me. Like, excuse me, like, please don't touch me. And he's like going like this in my face. So one of the site leaders had to come and was like, Benny, like seriously, front table, go sit at the front table. He listens. I'm like, I'm gonna strangle myself. Like, I'm just gonna strangle myself. Like, come on. So, you know, whatever. Time passes. I'm playing cards with this kid, and some little kindergartner asked me to go to the bathroom, and I said, sure. So I'm taking this kid to the bathroom, and of course Benny needs to tag along. He needs to go to the bathroom too. I'm like, do you actually have to go to the bathroom? You just went. Because his hands were wet from water. I'm like, and they were cold. I'm like, dude, like, you just went to the bathroom. And he's like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I'm like, yes, you did. You just went to the bathroom. Nice. So I'm like, fine, let's go. So one of the site leaders went, hey, is he bothering you? And I said, no, he has to use the bathroom. But I thought he just went. So she asked him and was like, did you just go to the bathroom? And he's like, no. And then he leaves. He just walks out of the cafeteria because that's where everything is. So I was just like, whatever, I'll just take him. So I take both of them. The one kid finishes, and then he's still in there, and he has water on his hands, and he's gelling his hair with water. Oh, I forgot to mention, he also had to apologize to me beforehand about waving his finger in my face. But, so back to the bathroom, he was putting water in his hair, and I'm like, Benny, let's go. Like, we have to go. It's time to go. Like, you can't stand in there for 10 minutes going like this with your hair. Like, come on. Like, I'm losing patience. Let's go. Everyone else is done except you. So there was one other kid in the bathroom who came a little bit later. So he's in the hallway, right? And he's jumping around. And you know how kids like to hit, like, the top of door frames? Right. So he's doing that in a classroom doorway when the teacher's still inside. And he's, like, trying to grab the door and, like, hang on the door. And I'm like, Benny, stop. It's not your classroom. And he's like, this is my school, though. I'm like, I don't care if it's your school. That's someone's classroom, and that's not your door. That's the school's door. And if you grab that and break it, you're going to be in big trouble. And then the principal can deal with you then. And he's like, oh, what? So there was another woman in the hallway, and she's another site leader, and she goes, Benny, who are you with? And he goes, oh, I'm with Mia. And I'm like, I'm going to strangle this kid. And I went, oh, he's with me, like, sorry. So she goes, are you harassing her? Like, are you being annoying to her? Are you not listening? Are you being disrespectful? And he's like, no, I'm being fine. I'm like, and I looked at her and I went, like, come on, like, really, like, he's really going to say this to you right now? And she just kind of rolled her eyes and was like, all right, let's go. So I brought them all back, and he just, like, I accidentally... You're okay. I accidentally hit him in the head with my arm because I was trying to open the door, and I forgot that he's a little bit taller than, like, the average, like, kindergartner, you know? So, like, she just dropped pizza in my notebook.
No marinara. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So bad.
Dude, you're okay.
Just seemed a little bit.
It's fine. So he accidentally, like, hit his head on my We're gonna have to cut it out.
No. You mean Benny? Benny?
Fudge! Oh, I'm so mad. I got so caught up in it. All right, we're gonna have to find the...
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
Well,
because I can't say his name. His name's Benny. All right, so Benny hit his head on my forearm, and I was like, oh my God, Benny, like, you didn't mean to, like, I didn't mean to do that, whatever. And he was just like, you hit me. And I was like, Benny, no, I didn't mean to do that. So the site leader was like, that's it, Benny, you have to stay away from me for the whole rest of the time until mom comes and picks you up. So I was like, Benny, I'm sorry for hitting you in the head. It won't happen again. It was on accident, like, whatever. And I walk away. 25 minutes later, roughly, sorry, that's my brother. Roughly, as he's, like, gasping for air downstairs. So, like, roughly 25 minutes later, he comes and stands near me in, like, my personal space.
Oh.
And I said, Benny, you can't be by me. Like, go away. Like, no, we don't want you here. And he's just like, I'm not in your space. I'm not in your area. I'm not near you. I'm not near you. I'm like, I'm trying so hard not to lose it. I'm like, so I ignored him. I just didn't even acknowledge him, and I was just like, fuck you, like, that's it. Like, I'm done. So his mom comes and picks him up, and he's still in the cafeteria because one of the site leaders was talking to her outside, and the site leader in the cafeteria was like, you should go speak to her about his behavior to you, because it's kind of like harassment at this point, because, like, you know, he's grabbing you and all this, and I'm like, no, it's fine, like, I don't want to make a big deal about it, like, you know, whatever, whatnot. And then, so the site leader was talking out there, and I go out there, and I'm like, oh, are you talking to Benny's mom about his behavior? And she looks at me and goes, yes, just go back inside. I'm like, okay. So I just went back inside, and like, the site leader was like, did you talk to her? And I was like, oh, well, you know, so-and-so's talking to her, and like, whatever. And she just went, do you not want to speak to her? And I went, you know, there's just parents that are never going to want to listen. They're just going to believe their kid is this angel child that's just never going to do any wrong just because you raised it and you can't admit it as a parent that you messed up. And, like, you can't, not fix, but you can't correct the behavior you instilled.
Right.
So she's just like, okay, whatever. So she grabs one of the other girls I work with, and she's like, you two should go out and speak to her. So we went out, and the site leader outside was like, you know, you can't say anything. I already had a talk with her. And we look at her, and she's like, there's a lot of stuff going on in, like, in their family and everything. And I just kind of looked at her, and I was like, okay, like, whatever. And then it just had me thinking, it's like, maybe his behavior is just because he's acting out. Like, I don't think I've ever seen, like, his dad come and pick him up. So maybe it's, like, something with that. I don't really know. And, like, they're keeping, like, the sister out of his behavior issues. So, like, maybe it's just, like, something like that. But he just, like, not lashes out, but he doesn't listen. And he's like an annoying little brother, like, on steroids. Like, that's the best way I can describe him. Because he's, like, polite to other parents and everything, and he's, like, but, like, in, like, the after-school program, horrible to everyone. Even to his friends, horrible to everyone. He, like, sits on them, steps on their feet. I'm like, stop. Like,
that stuff makes me so sad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. I just, like, personally, I understand where you're coming from, but when it comes to, like, parenting stuff, obviously you can never be ready to raise a child as much as you think you can be. Like, you can read every book, but once you have a child, like, it's, like, there's no way you can predict anything. So, like, I understand that.
Yeah.
You can never predict, like, what could go on in your family. Like, a parent dying, a sibling dying. Like, that kind of stuff, like, it fucks you up. I just think, oh my god, when it comes to parents, I just remember one time I went to this party in New York with, like, a bunch of family, friends. We weren't that close, but I just remember there was this girl, she couldn't have been older than 5. Her mom comes in and just, like, pulls her to the side, like, yanks her and just starts screaming at her. I'm like, there's no way that this child can comprehend, like, why you're yelling at her. And it's just, like, that's so...
I hate parents that do that. That, like, just they don't reason with their kid and explain to them what they did was wrong. They just start screaming at them.
And it just, like, it's...
In public instances, too.
There was, like, 20 people in the room watching her. She, like, pulled her to the side, but barely, because it was a group of teenagers. And, like, when it comes to, like, culturally and where I'm from, stuff like that is just, like, alright, whatever. And it's, like, when you go to people's houses and you don't see that kind of stuff, like, that's so heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cry.
Oh my god, stop!
I gotta eat my pizza. Comments on this pizza first.
Yeah.
You can't taste the cauliflower crust, but if you get really close and, like, sniff it, you can kind of get a sense.
Yeah, you can definitely smell it, but you can't taste it.
I kind of fuck with that. It's pretty good.
Oprah, you did well. Sorry, nameless pizza brand, you did well.
Fuck.
God damn it.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just, like, stuff like that is avoidable. Like, why are you stressing yourself out to, like, scream and hit your child? And, like, oh my god, this is what they do. They'll be like, you're making me crazy, like, with your, like, behavior. And it's like, you did this to me. You ruined me. What are you talking about?
Oh my god. No,
it's
like, that shit I can't handle. Like, yelling at your kid or, like, or not taking the time to explain to your kid what they did wrong and how you messed up on your part, and not taking, you know, the blame for it. So, like, let's say, like, when I was younger, my mom, I love my mom, first of all, but my mom did a really good example of, like, doing that, and I think that she just, like, kind of helped me round myself out. Like, I don't think I'm a horrible human being.
No, you're right.
I would hope not. But she would always explain to me or my brother, like, I just gestured at him, like, he's here, like, oh, yeah. That what you did was wrong and it was because of this. So, like, if I talked back to someone, my mom would go, you shouldn't talk back to people because it's not nice, first of all, and second of all, you could hurt their feelings. So it made me realize, oh, I should not, you know, be mean to other people because it can hurt their feelings. And then it's like, my brother's a different story. He's a little bit of an asshole, but I think he did that on his own accord. My mom tried her best. I'm blaming this all on him.
Respect. Some people are just like that.
Yeah, he's just
me.
naturally.
I'm just a scumbag.
Okay. No, you're not.
Debatable.
No, but my brother, he's literally apparently the carbon copy of my great-grandfather.
Oh, cute.
And he was like a baseball player, and he like blew his fingers up on some fireworks because he was just stupid. And he was like an asshole. So my brother's like the carbon copy of that. Like, the way he speaks sometimes, my mom has to like sit down and is like, oh my god. Like, but yeah, that kid, I don't know his personal life, but man, like, just seeing him from like almost like a teacher perspective, it's kind of disgusting.
Yeah.
From that perspective, like, probably in family situations it's different, but I think the mother, like, I'm not trying to tell her how to parent, but I think she should understand that her kid is not an angel in some instances and work with him to fix that.
Right.
Because it's not, you know, I'm not here to be like, if you parent your kids like this, you're wrong. Like, all kids need to be parented differently, and like all parents parent differently. So I'm not here to like bash on parents and everything, but like, you know, if you're being told that your kid's acting like a dick in, you know, school or in any kind, or a club or camp, like, you need to sit him or her down and like talk about it.
You should never hit your kid, though.
Never hit your kid.
Oh my god. It ruins them.
It's just
destroys them.
Fucking stupid.
I don't know. We kind of covered a topic that we have written down in this notebook.
Oh yeah.
Parenting. Issues, work experiences. We got that one. Effects on children. What can we do? We basically covered all the points. Wow.
In one story.
Awesome.
Do you have another work story?
You know, the work stories I can think of all involve my coworkers. And, like, if I tell stories that involve, like, customers, it's kind of hard to, like, think it's funny if you don't work in retail. Which, it's not that niche, but, like, it's a little niche. Yeah, we're a niche podcast.
I felt like a whole chunk of pizza just like
I just like watched you choke in silence. The podcast just listened to like dead silence and just because
it was just like laying right where the opening of my esophagus is. And I was like, I can't laugh or else it's just gonna go shooting right down my throat.
No. Yeah, so
I have a lot of work stories, but I don't want this to be all about terror children.
Yeah, I feel like we can spread work stories because there's a lot. There's definitely a lot.
Yeah.
We'll limit one work story per thing.
Yeah, if it comes up. Yeah.
If there's a really good one though.
Oh yeah, and it's just like listen.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to go out. We have to go back and edit out his name though.
No, we don't. Benny, if you're out there, you're listening.
Benny!
If you're listening, if your alcoholic dad hits you, don't worry about it.
We don't know that.
We can infer. When you think about it. Oh god, we're back on the topic.
Yeah, we're not. Let's move on. We're moving on. Okay. Sorry, we're moving on. Too sad. We're moving on.
Okay. Oh, songs. That's a little lighthearted. All right. Oh my god, wait. I have it on. I don't want to log in onto my Spotify. I can think of a few off the top of my head, though.
Wait, what's your username? Because I can probably look it up.
It's probably like... I don't want to say it. Wait, you have a pen? No, never mind. It doesn't matter. I don't want them to find my playlist because it's, like, such a disaster. And, like, it's kind of embarrassing.
I've started this new thing where I'm making a playlist for every month of the new year. My friend and I agreed that we would do that together. So I have, like, 43 songs that I've been, like, listening to a lot. You know what I've been really into? Or who I've been into? 2 songs. Post Malone.
Post Malone is a blight. Which songs?
Sunflower, I know that's really freaking overplayed and, like, everything. But I like it. It's from, like, the Spider-Man movie.
Right.
I think it's cute. You know, it's like a whatever. Yeah. And then there's also another song he has called Wow. You play that song, I feel like becoming a stripper. It's
Oh, yeah, I know
great.
what song you're talking
It's, like, I'm not a big... Shut up!
My God, Dad.
Sorry. Everyone just probably, all their headphones just peaked.
Oh, my God.
I do that for the ASMR.
Oh, no. See the sound
I'm
wave?
so sorry. I'm not usually like that, but he's just being really annoying, and I told him to be quiet for this, and he's just not being quiet. Oh, and yeah, Wow by Post Malone. I don't really like songs like that, but, like, I'm just like, ooh, hell yeah. Like, I'm in my element listening to this song.
Yeah.
Because I usually listen to very, like, cutesy, not cutesy, but, like, very, like, upbeat, very, like, happy.
More?
Not, I mean, yeah. Poppy, like...
You like Rex Orange County? I feel like you
Kind
would.
of, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like a good handful of his songs.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's very niche. Another niche thing.
Mm-hmm. Like, I have, like,
Sunflower's really good by him, too.
No, yeah, it's good.
Sunflower's just the sign of a good song. Except
It
for
is.
Sierra Burgess, who's a... Oh, my God.
I don't want to talk. I have, like, I have a French song on here.
I have a few 60s French pop. I love, like, the weirdest genres. It's like... Yeah, 60s French pop is a really good one.
I, like, go all over the place. Like, I literally have a whole playlist on here of just, like, piano ballads.
Love that. I love classical music, honestly.
Stop. I was sleeping on classical music for so long, and it's so good. Like, I can't. Oh, my God. I would play some right now, but I don't know if that's copyright. Can I
Who
play?
the fuck is gonna copyright strike? Actually, let's not risk it, because some people will literally look through, like...
Can I play, like, 5 seconds of it?
Yeah, play
Okay.
5 seconds.
Okay.
What are we bopping to? Bach? Mozart?
Do we want... Okay, these are different. Hold on, let me find my other playlist.
But classical music-wise, Claire de Lune, I don't think... I love that
That's such a pretty song.
It's so beautiful. You just want to, like,
I have,
cry and, like, grow a flower.
True. Symphony Number 5 by Beethoven's really good.
That one bumps.
For Elise, I
That's
said that
another one.
so
Whatever.
white, but it's
Does
fine.
anyone know how to say it, really, except for Beethoven?
For Elise.
Ooh! Heidi Klum in the building.
Yeah.
She talks like that, I think.
Alright, hold on.
It's just so nice.
I know. Alright, I have to stop it.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my God, or I'm gonna start crying.
I know.
We're just gonna
No.
sit here and listen.
Yeah, I just kind of, I listen to this when I get, like, super stressed. I should have listened to this Monday night, but I really didn't.
Oop.
Oh yeah, Monday night, had a mental breakdown. I cried 4 times in a span of 2 hours, and see where I'm sitting right here, Ada?
Yeah.
I slipped off my chair and I laid on the ground for, like, 10 minutes.
Me. Oh my God.
And my mom was like, Mia, get off the ground. And I was like, no, I'm not leaving.
Oh my God.
And then my dad was like, Mia, like, do your homework. I'm like, I'm done. Like, just leave me alone. Like,
Oh my God. I would never be that emotional in front of my family. I respect that, though. But, like, if my family, like...
I'm leaving his in the oven. I'm not dealing with it right now.
No, it's his own mukbang.
He can do his own. I think it's mukbang.
You know,
That's
I'm uncultured.
Yeah, I think it's mukbang. Because I watched this one girl and she calls it a mukbang. So I'm going by what she says.
Alright. Mukbang.
Oh, favorite songs.
Right. Don't Dream It's Over. I love that song.
Hey now, hey now.
Alright, singing is not your career path. My friend said that to me the other day. I was like, that's like the most offensive thing. Like, instead of saying stop singing, just like saying singing is not your career path is so...
It's mean. And no, my friends also go, I also was singing along to this song and they go, oh, do you sing this song? And I went, no. And they go, good, keep it that way. And I was like, oh, okay.
Just like, oh my God.
Like, I know I'm not a...
What? You?
That is me. That's me and my brother.
Okay, well, we'll get back to that.
Okay.
After this.
She just spotted an old picture of me. I think that was 6th grade. Yeah.
You look so different.
Really?
No,
I
we'll
think
get
I look similar. Okay.
Hold on. I need to get this down here. But, other songs. I really enjoy Lana Del Rey.
Mm.
God. Okay, I love Lana Del Rey. I love... What else do I like?
There's this song by Matt Champion called Fangs. I don't know what is up with me in these kind of songs. It's kind of like a Post Malone kind of vibe. I don't know. Kind of, I think. I would say so. And then there's this other song called Cigarettes by Amir Obe. Obi? I don't know. I don't want to butcher it. So it's just Obe, Amir, Amir, and then space Obe. I don't know. That's a good song. And then if you're feeling a little... If you're a woman and you're feeling,
I am a woman,
and if you're feeling a little
vagina,
yep, if you're feeling a little gay, right? You feel a little
love
frisky,
little vagina on vagina, clit, touch.
I thought you said clit.
No,
like a chiclet.
Oh no.
Sorry, okay. It's this song called Girls by Girls in Red, and it's a slapper. It's kind of like a Lana Del Rey kind of vibe, music wise, not voice, not vocally. It's a good song. And then I have a lot of songs in other languages that we're not going to touch
not this
upon
time because I have my very strong opinions on K-pop. I protest K-pop. I protest it. So much about it.
If you find a good artist, it's good.
No, I can't deal. I will never look because it makes me so mad that I like it's like an out of spite thing. Like I'm sure it's great. I'm positive. But
I just tasted the cauliflower.
Oh yeah, sometimes you get like a little bit and you're like, oh
shit.
Unnamed brand did us dirty.
I mean, it's pretty good. On the bottom looks kind of...
No, I'm kind of into that. I like the floury bottoms of pizza. I don't know why. I'm just like, I'm a really big carb person. That's not the point.
Oh yeah, continue.
What was I saying?
Your vendetta against K-pop.
Oh my god, yeah. Just the whole community, there's just so many people that are so problematic that it just like taints the right. Speaking of taint.
We're not. That's a different episode.
Dude, we should do a whole episode on sexcapades.
Wait, what's a sexcapade?
An escapade about sex.
I mean, yeah, but like... Oh, never mind.
Connect the dots, man.
I got it. I'm there.
But, one day. I was saying, they taint the pool. And like, I don't know what this means, but my sister will just be talking about something.
Wait, is your sister into K-pop?
Sadly.
Which one?
None of your business.
Okay,
You don't get to talk to her about it.
All right.
I'm not letting you ruin this.
It's already been ruined, apparently.
Yeah, she'll just be like, oh, Stan Luna. I'm like...
Oh, she's one of those kids.
I'm like, I don't understand. She'll just say it. I'm like, stop talking. Just shut up.
Or like... On Twitter, it's funny. People will like, a tweet will blow up and they'll just be like, oh, stream DNA for clear skin. And I'm like, I'll click it anyway.
Jesus, I like that. Why? Just shut up. You don't need to say that. It makes me mad. And stuff like that. And like, just the toxicity of that community. Like, there's so many people that are so annoying. Like, the Dolan twins' dad died. And people were like, guess who's dead now?
Stop!
Because, like,
no, I saw that and I got
so
mad. I got so mad. No, there's one account, my friend sent it to me on Twitter and was like, collect your stan. And I'm like, we don't claim her. Like, we don't. Because she was like, if he listened to, I don't even remember the group. He's like, if he stanned this group, like, he wouldn't have died. So I blocked and reported the account because, first of all, that's, like,
disrespectful.
Yeah, he died from cancer! Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, get your head out of, like, some K-pop idol's ass and, like, pay attention and, like, understand that it's a death in a family. That's a father, that's a husband, that's a son, you know? Like, get over yourself. Stand whatever group you want. Leave your shitty personality out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, come on.
It just makes me mad. And, like...
I think it's more so the fans than it is the actual artist.
Yeah. It's definitely that. But another thing is, I'll say that to my sister how much that annoys me about K-pop, and that I will never listen to them because of that. Because they ruined it. And then she'll be like, you just don't like it because it's another language. Like, maybe if you didn't listen to American music so much, you would, like, be more open to... I'm like, that's not even close to the point. Because I love, like, Latin music. I love... music from where I'm from. I like music from I don't care. I don't care about the language. If it sounds good, my ears like it. I'm an
eargasm.
I'm an eargasm to
there you go.
But like, it's just a stupid argument. Like I'm fine. It just makes me mad.
Yeah, no, there's fans out there on Twitter. You can find them, and there's like a whole group of people who are like, block them, get them reported. I'm like, yes, but also like you're giving them more attention, so like maybe we should stop. Let's move on from this topic because it's getting a little toxic.
I said that I didn't want to do K-pop, and we did K-pop, but now we're not going to talk about it again because I'm over it.
Okay, I want to talk about the idea of music in different languages for another time, though, because that's something I'm very passionate about. Yeah. Do you want to talk about the picture you have in front of you now? Because, like, you've just been, like, showing it to me casually.
Yeah. Oh, my God. This is so cute. Because right now you have, like, blonde hair. Is it naturally blonde like that, or do you dye it?
No, I had to bleach it to get it this color. But when I was younger, it was kind of like this color.
Yeah, it's like a brown. You have really cute hair.
Thank you. I don't know. I sleep on it, and I wake up and put dry shampoo in it, so it kind of gets a little messed up.
Yeah, my hair, I don't take care of my hair. I just, like, slap it on. I think I'm going to try purple shampoo so I get an ashier brown color. Yeah. Someone told me to do that, and I was like, oh, yeah.
I should do that because this... I almost said yellow. This blonde gets kind of brassy, and I'm like, I kind of don't want it to be brassy. It kind of looks a little bad.
I'm thinking when I get to college, it's going to go like this. I'm going to cut my hair.
Ooh, yes.
I'm going to get nice little side bangs. We're going to have a bob, all right?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm there for
Little kind of face frame action.
Face framing bangs, but...
Maybe, like, a little bit of a shorter bang, and then we're going to go dark green, and then the bangs, and, like...
Dark green! Bitch! You'll look so hot! Stop! That's, like, perfect.
God. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
I nut. But... And then, like, a little bit of neon green, like, on the bangs.
Yes. Like, at the tips?
Yeah, I saw that on Instagram, and I was like, I have to do it. Yeah. I have to have this.
You know what's funny?
What?
You want to go dark green, and I want to go bubblegum pink.
Cute. You know what? I think, oh, my God.
Hair is fun.
Yeah, it is. And hair grows back. The thing is, I wouldn't do this now because, like, I don't know. I really like having long hair, and I know that it works for me. And I don't want to go to prom and graduation with, like, fucking bright green hair. Yeah. And, like, it won't look good on me or whatever. You know what I mean? So, like...
Oh, my God, we should do that. When we have our first break freshman year, we should go and just, like, do it. Just fucking go for it.
Thanksgiving. I show up to Thanksgiving dinner with, like, a shaved head. You're gonna be like, how's college?
Britney
like,
Spears! That's Britney Spears.
This is how college starts.
Yeah, I know.
Ugh. My God, whack.
But yeah, I want to go pink. I want to go like a dusty bubblegum pink. I think that would be kind of cool.
People get so violent about like other people's hair. They're gonna be like, that looks disgusting.
It's like it's not your hair.
Who cares?
Like, shut up. You're probably one of those people who have like virgin hair and is just like, and you can't get more than like 2 inches cut, or God forbid you'll have a breakdown about it. Like, shut up. It's fucking hair. It grows back. Give it like a month. Like, stop.
I don't know. It's just like, hair is so fun to experience. It's like... People, like, have such an issue with, like, dyeing hair. They're like, oh.
It's that and makeup. That's also a big issue. It's like...
Tattoos and piercings, too. I hate that, like, people have such a notion, like, oh, if you have tattoos and piercings, like...
You're unprofessional.
Yeah, that's
like, shut up. I can... Like, literally, that doesn't mean anything.
You know what? When I came to the school that we go to now, I was, like, so shocked because I saw, like, teachers with tattoos. I was like, what is happening?
I know, right?
Where I was from before... It was more on the conservative side of things.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
She's choking.
Ugh.
It's the nameless brand pizza.
Yeah, it's definitely that. I haven't eaten a vegetable in, like, 6 years, so, like...
This is it.
This is it. So, like, I don't know. Teachers just never had tattoos, and if they did, like, they were hidden. So, like, seeing a person, I was like... I didn't have a problem with it. I was just, like, shook, because I was like, oh, they... I thought no one would hire them if they had a tattoo.
I know.
It's kind of like, it's kind of great. But then again, like, teachers, I'm not saying that it's like not a professional job. But, you know, it's more like lax, I feel.
True.
Yeah.
I think for, like, the business, quote-unquote business aspect of it, it's more lax than, like, me sitting in a cubicle on a computer and, like, slacks in a blazer.
Yeah.
So...
It just sucks that, like...
It's stupid, because it's, like, it's a what is it? Freedom of expression on your body. Like, if you walked in and,
That's the most American thing I've ever heard in my goddamn life. Let me have a tattoo.
It's, like, it's one of those things where it's, like, let's say I had a portrait of my dog on my arm, right? Because I love my dog.
Great idea. Where is she? Oh,
she's sleeping in her bed right now.
Adorable.
But let's say I have her on my arm, right? Like, detailed and everything, and I come to work in a nice...
Wife beater.
Excuse me?
Oh my God. Like a white tank top. Someone came into Dick's Sporting Goods and was like, do you have any wife beaters here? And I was so taken aback. I was like, excuse me? And she was like, wife beaters, you know, the tank tops? I was like, oh, no, we don't have them. It was so funny.
No, like, let's say, like a dressy or a tank top that I wear, like, a jacket over. And, like, let's say it gets hot, and you see it. And, like, the principal comes in and is like, chop your arm off. You can't have that. Like, what am I supposed to do? Actually chop my arm off? Like, I don't know. Like,
I don't know. When you kind of do that, it kind of puts the impression on students. First of all, I have some reservations about, like, teachers that are, like, pushing college all the time, because there's so many professions that don't require college that are for people. Like, people might love engineering or, like, electric work or plumbing, and they can do very well in that field, and you don't need to go to college for that. And, like, when counselors and teachers are like, you gotta go to college, get a good job, it's, like, it's discouraging. Because some people aren't school people.
That is true. I thought I wasn't a school person until I had my breakdown on Monday, and I'm like, I'm a school person.
Oh.
I need to go to school.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, I need to do well, I need to do all these things, and I don't know if that's, like, a standard that everyone put on me, or if I just genuinely liked school. Because when I was younger, I genuinely liked school.
Me too.
So,
I love school.
I don't know. See, like, I like school, but then I'm also just like, fuck school, you know? Like, the town we live in, fuck our town. I hate our town.
Really?
I hate our town.
I think we have a lot of really good teachers that kind of, like,
our teachers are good.
Work.
No, I like our teachers. I don't like the town itself.
Interesting.
Like, I mean, I've lived here for, like, years, and I just like, I need to leave. Like, it's my time now. Let me go.
Is that, like, a town thing, or is it, like, I'm ready to get out thing? You know what I mean?
It's a both thing. Even when I was younger, I didn't like the town. So.
Oh, interesting.
Because I just, like, I don't know, not bullied, but, like, I was not treated as the same as everyone else.
Right.
Because, like, if you're, let's just do colored pencils, right? So if everyone's a pink colored pencil, I was, like, a blue colored pencil, right? That's just how it was. This
seems like an analogy for you being, like, at a Catholic school, but, like, transgender closet.
Oh my God, stop!
That's not offensive.
No, but
I don't know how anyone could take it that way.
I mean, it doesn't fit my case, but, you know.
Yeah, but that's just what it sounds like. Never mind.
No, yeah, it's just that, like, I don't want to come out and be like, I was different. I was the different kid.
Right,
but, like, I just genuinely don't think I fit in the same kind of, like, level that everyone else was at. Because, like, I was always, like, this sounds like I'm bragging, but I was always, like, a reading level above everyone because I just genuinely loved reading, and I sucked at math. Like, I was horrible at math. I was terrible at math. I liked to draw. I liked to just sit, and I just liked to write. My mom would, like, find me. I was writing, or, like, I would read, like, Magic Tree House books in, like, 2 hours or something in my room. So there was that, and then people just, like, I don't know, maybe I just got stepped all over, I guess. Because there was this one thing. Yeah, I don't even think the people who I'm talking about even remotely remember this. But, like, there was this girl that I was really good friends with, and this other girl came by and was like, let's go play, but, like, only to her, and then grabbed her hand and started, like, skipping away. And this is the most dramatic memory I have. I remember running after them and just tripping and falling flat on my face in
you ate shit. It's like cherry on top.
I know. Funny. So my knees were all ripped up and my hands had gravel all in them, and I was like crying my eyes out, but like not because it hurt, but like because they went off.
Because it hurt.
Because like, that hurt. Yeah. I carry a lot of emotional baggage with me.
Yeah, that's interesting. You and our other friend, who also happens to be a Cancer, love her. But she like remembers stuff from years ago. I'm like, oh, we're bringing that up again from 5 years ago. And I'm like, I don't know.
I carry a lot of emotional baggage, so I have a lot of issues with that kind of thing.
No, I normally... Yeah, no, I'm actually kind of like that too. I'll like remember things, and I won't forgive, and I won't forget, but I'll talk to them because it doesn't matter. Oh my God, we don't have a lot of time left.
We can make it 15 minutes, stretch it a little bit.
Yeah. We'll end at the 55 mark. How's that sound?
So 6 minutes?
Oh, is that what that is? All right, we'll go to 60.
Okay.
All right, we just wasted time.
Sorry, let's go.
So, oh my God, my friend likes to call me Merceau. And if you listen.
From The Stranger?
From The Stranger. I don't know. Maybe not everyone has read The Stranger yet. But
it's a pretty good book. I'm on chapter 3 of part 2.
Oh, really? Oh, it's great. Then I'm not going to spoil it or anything. But like, I was like, what in God's name are you talking about? Like, I'm not Rousseau. And I was like, oh shit, I'm Rousseau. First of all, he stole my brand of just not caring.
That is true.
Like, my philosophy on life is like, it doesn't matter. You either make this choice or that choice. What difference does it make?
Oh, like, really? It doesn't. Philosophical shit.
Is it really? I don't know. This, to me, when we were doing this in class, it didn't seem like deep or philosophical, because this is just how I think. So I was like, oh, these people really are like, wow, my eyes are open. And I'm like, I feel like I knew this. And I was like, oh. I was suicidal.
Fuck. No, it's one of those things where it's like, when I was learning about it, I was like, oh, this is so interesting. But like the philosophy itself, I found interesting. But then when I saw it on paper, I was like, oh, it's just that? Yeah. Like, I was like, oh, like, not to discredit like Camus or anything, or like any of those, or Descartes or whatever his name is. Like, good for you. You thought of this on your own and like had an existential crisis about it. Like, fantastic. But like, you know, whatever. Because like, it's so frustrating because like there's parts of The Stranger that I relate to, but then everyone's like, he's a terrible person. I'm like, but like really think about it for a second.
Yeah, that's like
really think about his character for a second. Like, you're literally just taking the basis of like physical needs of like a person and just like translating it into thought.
Yeah, that's actually fact.
Because, like, let's say I'm hungry. Like, in my head, I'm going to be like, I'm hungry. I don't want to talk to this person right now because I'm starving. Like, I'm so hungry. I just came home from work. Like, really think about that. Like, me saying it out loud, I sound like a shitty person.
Yeah.
But, like, it's just natural. Everyone does that. Like, even after something happened and he's just like, I don't want to talk to people that day. Yeah, fucking same. Like, there's some days I just don't want to interact with people. I literally sit in my room for, like, 8 hours on end, and my mom comes in and is like, do you want to eat something? And I'm like, I guess so. Like, looks at watch. I guess so.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just like, I think they take everything that's normal and then textualize it, put it in words for people, and then they read it and are like, that's a shitty person. But like, it's not. It's just,
I think that was the point too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because I was like telling my teacher, like, because like I participate in class for once in my life. I actually do that, right? So he's like, what do you think about this? And I'm like, if you really think about it, it's just basic human desire and want of like food, sleep, and like all these things. Like, yeah, maybe he doesn't have a lot else, but we don't know that because it's literally just words on a page. You know, it's like, he's hungry, he's sleepy, he wants sex, he wants to go outside. Like, he wants to watch people, whatever. Like, it's just one of those things where it's like, on paper, he looks like he has no emotion, but like the book is not letting us see that emotion because it's not the way it's written. Yeah. But like, as a human being, in your own head, you have so many things going on. So like, if you go, I'm hungry and I'm sad, I just don't want to talk to anyone, that's different. Because it's now I'm sad. You know, if like I said it before and I was like, I'm hungry, I don't want to see people, that makes me feel like, oh, I'm just hungry and I don't give a shit about anyone else around me. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because they take out the emotion of the actual phrase. So like, that's just what I think.
It's actually interesting that you interpreted it like that because this is what this is the
intellect part.
Oh my god.
This is the intellect part.
Dude, they're going to be sorely disappointed when they find out we have like an IQ of 3 combined. Oh my god, that was a loud clap. Oh shit.
Sorry.
Oh my god. But I don't know. It's interesting that you interpret it like that there is emotion there. It's just like hidden.
Not written. Yeah. Not written.
And I think you would consider yourself an emotional person. You feel a lot. And that's like, I don't know, that's interesting to me because in my head, I like take it at face value. Like, he just doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to cry at the funeral. He wants to have sex with a person. Like, he just does it.
He wants to jump on that random truck for no reason.
He just wants to do it. And, like, it's interesting that you were like, oh, he has emotion, but it's not there because you are such a feeling person. As a person, I mean, I feel, but, like...
You don't show it.
I don't show it. I just don't... I don't know. It's just not an important... Like, it's not a personality trait to me. Like, I wouldn't consider myself emotional. So, like, for me, it's like, yeah, he's not emotional. I'm not emotional. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I relate a lot to Rousseau in a lot of ways.
There's things that he says that I understand and I get because there's, like... You know, sometimes, like, as categorized an emotional person, as an emotional star sign, and as, like, an emotional thing, like, as an emotional being, not thing, like, being, like, I sometimes just want to throw it away. Like, I'm just like, get out. Like, I don't,
Right.
because like it's sometimes like so much that like I don't know what to do with myself. Because it's like the opposite of bottling up. It's just they're all everywhere. Yeah. That I'm just like, holy crap. Like, I don't like I don't know what to do. Like, it's not great. It's not cute. It's not a good time. Like, again, going back to Monday, like I just had a breakdown, like just everything going on, and it was just not pretty. But like he goes like, oh, I don't want to speak to people today, or like I don't want to go because it just doesn't matter. Like,
right.
I get that, because it's like sometimes I'm just like let's give a real world example. Like, let's say I have a lot of homework that night, right? Like, oh my god, all my teachers gave me homework. I have a paper due. Right. I literally have a paper due. No. I have a paper due. Like, I have to read. I have to do all this. I have a quiz. I'm like, oh my god, I just can't talk to people. Right. Like, I just can't do it. Why did I sound like I was about to cry? I'm not about to cry. I'm fine.
Oh.
No, we're good. We're good. Oh. No, I promise we're good. On a serious note, I'm good.
Continue.
Okay. I'm worrying her.
Concerned all the time.
So, like, I don't want to talk to people. That's, like, kind of the same thing where he's like, I'll just give it away. His mom died, right? Like,
yeah.
And he just,
it's
like...
in the first page.
It's literally the first line. Mama died today. It's literally the first line. I'm not spoiling anything. So, it's just, like, maybe, like, again, Camus probably left out emotion to leave the raw feeling of his theory of existentialism, of like life has no meaning, and like just revel in the fact that life has no meaning. You
are stupid and will die alone.
Okay, SpongeBob.
It's from Big Mouth.
You sound like from SpongeBob.
It does sound like SpongeBob.
Yeah,
I'm
ripped off.
Really bad at French accents.
I love that for you.
You have 4 minutes.
I just want to get. Now I'm like now I'm invested in this.
This is my fault. I brought up Marceau.
You did bring up Marceau.
That's the problem. But we just wrote someone's like
whole essay.
Yeah. All right.
So now you have 2
Cite
views.
us.
There's two views on that.
Yeah, it's interesting.
See, that's 3-letter intellects right there. Because we have very different
views on life.
Views on life, and there's like personality
differences.
Blocks.
We get along quite well.
We do get along quite well. I just think you have to just put shit aside and just be like, oh, you like this, you don't agree on that. All right, well, too bad.
I don't know.
It's
like
opinion.
Another thing, like don't care, still don't care, just don't care.
Sorry, I thought I heard something.
You heard my voice. My beautiful, beautiful voice. All right. We have 3 minutes left.
Let's just goof around for like 3 minutes. Okay. Because I kind of really just want to reach that 1 hour.
Yeah. I don't want to start a new topic though, because then we're gonna get on it, and then we're never gonna stop. And I brought up The Stranger.
Oh my god, stop! We need to talk about English books as a whole separate podcast of things we've read.
Gatsby, Macbeth.
Oh, Macbeth!
Play.
Macbeth is so good. No, and when our teacher did it last year, oh my god, like I was just like thriving.
She was okay. First of all,
she's crazy, but we love her. Oh my god, no, the first day of class, she's pacing around in these like flowy pants and is like waving her arms around.
Insane.
Oh my god, she's crazy, but I love her. She doesn't remember me. And I had her she wrote my letter of rec, and like I had 2 classes with her last year. She doesn't remember me.
Yeah, she won't. I had her for 2 years too. She's great though. She's an easy writer. And she cares more about like reading the book than she does like write an essay, but because you have to.
What I liked about her class is that she again was into the book like you said, and she like barely gave us any quizzes because it was more so about like absorbing what they were saying and like utilizing it in like real life or like in your head or something, and then like because like what's the point of taking a test on it if like you're not going to enjoy the book if you're just forced to read something. She really tried to get you to enjoy it at least a little bit.
Right.
Oh, I want to talk about 1984. Sorry, I just remember we read that last year.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I had to throw that book. I couldn't do it.
Oh.
I read like I read a part of it like at the end, and I just like I lost it. I started crying. I had to close the book. I had to put it down. I had to walk away. I was like,
great.
No.
All right, you know what? We're actually out of time right now because we have like 2 minutes left.
Like a minute.
All right. We're gonna cut it. Anywho, thank you for listening.
Thank you.
You're welcome for the book report.
Mm-hmm.
Next time, let's do. Listen, astrology, palm reading, that kind of stuff. Little mystic stuff.
Yeah, mystic stuff.
Because
we're big into that.
Oh my god,
we love that. That's probably why we get along so well. Is because we both love that stuff.
Oh my god, yeah.
Also, sorry about the swearing in this episode. It kind of got a little out of hand.
We didn't swear that much.
I kind of dropped the F-bomb a few times.
Oh my god. See, I never know. But yeah, thank you guys
Thank
for
you.
listening.
Thanks for
Love you. Last time we got like 60 views.
We did. Ow, I just punched
Let's
the table.
get 1 million views.
Let's go for 1 million. Yeah. I need to stop.
All right.
Sorry.
Donate to our PayPal.
We don't have.
We don't have that.
We should get a Patreon. That might be good.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, we're talking about future plans now. We really need to go. We have 10 seconds.
All right.
Bye. Thank you for
Bye.
listening.